This is the 1847 Colt Walker. This pistol is a reproduction, of course. It is not an original. It's made by Uberti. There are a lot of great YouTube videos of loading, firing, and shooting this pistol. But this is a lot of fun. This pistol is the mother of all cap and ball black powder revolvers ever made. Shoots the highest charge of black powder of any revolver that you can find. It basically shoots a small rifle load of 60 grains. That's why the cylinder is so large. And you may know the history of this pistol was a partnership effort between Sam Colt and Sam Walker during the Indian Wars. And the pistol was designed for high power so that it could knock a horse down at distance. And the Texas Rangers had requested this. So Colt was having financial issues, and they provided. The previous Colt pistol was the Patterson revolver, and it's a small revolver, but it was very effective and very popular with the Texas Rangers. So this gun is fun to shoot. I don't shoot it a lot. I shoot my other cap and ball revolvers probably more than I do this one. I mean, you really go through powder for one thing when you shoot this a few times. It is a big, heavy chunk of metal. Not a pistol you would normally carry like Josie Wales, the outlaw Josie Wales. Realistically, you really wouldn't want to haul a couple of these around in a belt unless, I guess, you really want to make a statement. One of the complaints with the Walker was this loading lever. When you fire a good charge in this pistol, sometimes this loading lever will drop. It's just held in place by a small spring. I'll knock this down a little bit right here. This is the spring that holds it. I haven't shot mine enough for it to get loose, but this spring can get weak over time, and when you fire this cannon, the loading lever can drop, put you out of business. It's no big deal. You just bring your hand up, fasten it back up if it does that to you, or you can fasten it up with maybe a small loop of leather. But these pistols, I mean, they have a reputation, both good and bad, right? I mean, these were powerful guns. All the way up until the 20th century, they were one of the most powerful revolvers ever made. But one of the issues that the Rangers had, and during testing, was that these would explode. The metals weren't strong enough at that time. Colt continued to refine and develop better metals for their pistols. But in 1847, when these came out, they weren't quite there yet. And originally they shot a conical bullet. I only shoot round balls for mine mostly. It's just the easiest thing to get my hands on. But some of the troopers I've heard, I don't know if that's fact or rumor, but that some of the troopers would load those conicals in backwards, which I don't really know if that's true, because in the side where you load from, right here, the cutout's actually in the shape of a conical. It would take kind of a dunce to put one in backwards, but who knows? That's what I've heard. Believe what you want. There's an engraving, a really nice well, I won't say it's a nice engraving. It is a well-done engraving by Uberti on the cylinder, roll stamped. The original would have been rolled on. And it's kind of a battle scene of troopers and Indians on horseback. But there it is. There are a lot of great videos on YouTube about this pistol, shooting it, firing it, everything you could ever want to know. But my videos are just kind of yabbering about it and showing it off a little bit and handling it a little bit. Uberti makes a fine replica. I've never been disappointed by any of their replicas. And they all have generally smooth actions. And if they're not smooth, if they do have any burrs or tweaks you need to make, that's not hard to do. But There you go.